I wanted to talk to you guys today about one of the best tools that I have found to keep me on track with my budget. And it is just a basic dry erase board. It has a calendar on it, like a little note section. But what I used to do before, and this is the first month that I've actually used it. So what I used to do before is write our entire budget in a notebook I had. And then, you know, as the days grew, I wouldn't necessarily forget my big things, but I would forget everything that I needed to do for that week. So I would write my budget all over again to remind myself, even though it was already in my book, I just needed that constant reminder, and so I just constantly rewrote it. So that took up a lot of time, and I was just thinking, I need a reminder that I see every day and all day, pretty much. So I went to Target and I got the dry erase board. I know it was less than $13, and I know you can get them at Walmart for a couple of dollars cheaper than that, which I didn't know at the time because I wanted a specific kind with the calendar and then like a little note section. So I went and picked that up, and I've been using it for the entire month of January, and I wanted to show you guys before I erased it for this month. So let me take you guys around, and I'm sorry it's going to be a little shaky for a second. But this is my calendar. So as you guys can see, it has the month there, and then of course we're in January. So what I do is I sit down for the entire month and I meal plan. I plan out every single meal that I'm going to have for every single day, and then I buy my groceries weekly, which you guys see in my hauls. So let's zoom in on this. Okay. So for the first, I've got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then now on the weekdays, I only cook for dinner because I work 8 to 5. So those days, of course, we just have dinner, and then I buy my husband like little frozen pizzas or something like that for him to heat up for lunch during the day. Now on the weekends, I am here all day, so I always cook lunch for him even when he comes home from work, because he does work varying hours. I go ahead and map out what I'm going to cook for him as well, plus what I'm going to do for dinner. Also, if you guys notice, I also put whatever I need to pay this specific day, and then for our pay dates, I plug in our pay date amount right there. So I do that for the entire month, and it's just a constant visual reminder, and it just keeps me on track. And forgive my handwriting, you guys, I know it's terrible. So like right here on the 8th, we went and took a trip to Atlanta, and we went to go see our family. So of course I just wrote out for our meals, and then of course our car insurance was due there and different things like that. So that's pretty much how I keep up with things now, and it has worked fantastically. It's so easy. It's a constant reminder. I just look up here and I'm like, okay, I take out such and such because I'm going to make this for dinner. I don't overspend on my groceries anymore. And I mean, this has been an amazing tool. So I highly, highly, highly suggest you guys do this. Like I said, it's the first month that I've done it, but I have noticed a drastic change in me not overspending and actually busting our budget. So that's just the overview of it. It's pretty simple. And then this little section is just notes, and it is magnetic, so you can put, whatever you need there. So what I do with this notes section is I divide it up into weeks. And of course, my paycheck for the first week, and even though I put what I need to pay here, I also break it down by week and put it here as well. So it just kind of keeps me on track. Like the first week I needed to pay our rent, and that pretty much took our check. And then I cash flowed our trip right here on the second week, and then of course our insurance was due. This right here was the big one. This is the video that I uploaded for you guys. This was on the 16th when I paid off our medical bills, and that was the payment there. And then of course this week coming up, yesterday was our utility check. So we just paid all of our utilities, and I've got them mapped out there. And then of course the last week what we need to pay is my truck payments, which is the $512. We have a credit card payment to PNC, which is $250. And then these two right here, I'm gonna zoom in for you guys. You can see the East Alabama, the $135 a month. Now that is what we were actually paying for the bill that we paid off on the 16th. But what I'm doing is I'm still acting like I'm paying those payments. So I'm taking that $135 and I am applying it towards our credit card bill. And I did the same thing with our surgical clinic bill, which was $50. I know you guys can't read that because it's terrible, but that's just kind of how I keep track of it. And then I also put the goal. So, of course, this month we paid off the $919 to East Alabama, and I put the date that we paid it, and I crossed it off and said done when we paid it. So it's just a constant visual reminder there, and I just think it's a really good tool. And, you know, for you guys that use spreadsheets, you know, you may prefer that, or you may use it in conjunction. It's a little bit different because, you know, you do have the meal planning on here, but I think this is a really, really good tool, and it's really helped us. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and thank you for watching. And I see that I have 4 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it, and I hope this helps. I'll talk to you later. Bye.